Peace and grace to you, beloved. You didn't land on this video by accident. No, this is divine timing. Heaven has been orchestrating this very moment to whisper something sacred into your soul. Pause and breathe. Let your heart catch up with your spirit, because what you're about to hear is a message tailor-made for you. It's not coincidence. It's a calling. The angels have gathered. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Heaven is speaking to you now, softly, clearly, and with purpose. You've been feeling it, haven't you? A restlessness in your spirit. A name that won't leave your mind. A pull toward something, or someone, you thought was long gone. This isn't your imagination. This is your confirmation. Speech balloon type, I receive, in the comments. Because the moment you agree with what heaven is doing, something unlocks. Faith moves, angels move, and alignments begin to fall into place. You're here because something sacred is being restored. A connection once lost is being rewritten in heaven's timing. And now, let the divine message begin. Beloved, your angels are saying this loud and clear. You are about to reconnect with someone you thought was gone forever. This is not just a reunion of people. This is a realignment of souls. Heaven has not forgotten the connection that once sparked something sacred in your spirit. It may have faded in time. It may have been buried under silence, misunderstandings, or distance. But it was never destroyed. Because some bonds are written in eternal ink. Some hearts were meant to find their way back. Not through force, but through divine timing. And that time is drawing near. Your spirit already knows. You've felt the whisper, the stirring, the signs. There's a reason you suddenly thought of their name. There's a reason old memories began to resurface. There's a reason your heart skipped a beat when you saw a place, heard a song, or even dreamed a dream you didn't understand. This isn't your mind playing games. This is prophetic alignment. Heaven is saying, prepare your heart. Restoration is coming, and what once seemed impossible is being made possible again. Let that settle in your chest. Let it warm your soul, because the reconnection is not random. It is divinely appointed. Beloved, before reconnection came separation, and that season, it wasn't easy. You've walked through aching silence. You've cried for answers that never came. You've wrestled with the question, why would something that felt so right end so suddenly? Maybe the goodbye wasn't clear. Maybe it was slow, a drifting apart you couldn't stop. Or maybe it was quick, a sharp ending you never saw coming. And yet, every tear you cried was seen. Every restless night was recorded in heaven. Not one moment was wasted. What you thought was rejection was redirection. What felt like loss was divine positioning. Sometimes God allows things to fall apart, so He can rebuild them stronger. Sometimes He pulls two souls away, to heal them in private, so they can reunite in wholeness. Open book, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Isaiah 55 verses 8-9, KJV. Pause and breathe. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. The pain shaped you. It softened what needed softening. And now, it's making room for the miracle. Listen closely, beloved. What looked like endings were actually edits from heaven. Heaven has been rearranging things behind the veil. The people who left your life, They didn't just walk away. They were released. Because where you're going, who you're becoming, required a clearing. A sacred space had to be made for alignment, not just attachment. You didn't lose them. God lovingly removed the distractions. He allowed the delays, the detours, the disruptions, so that destiny could be protected. The silence you experienced, it wasn't neglect. It was spiritual surgery. Heaven was adjusting hearts, healing wounds, and preparing timelines. Sometimes the most divine thing God can do is interrupt what's not yet aligned. Beloved, God is not just putting pieces back together. He's rearranging them in a way that's better than before. The reconnection that's coming, it won't look like what broke you. It will feel like peace, like right timing, like restoration, not repetition. So don't be afraid when old doors stay closed. It's because a better one, the one heaven has touched, is about to open. And when it does, you'll realize why the wait was holy. Beloved, when heaven begins to move, your spirit feels it before your mind understands it. And lately, you've been sensing signs. You've seen repeating numbers. You've heard a song that felt like a message. You've dreamed of someone from your past. Not once, but repeatedly. You've felt an urge to go somewhere familiar, or a strange pull toward a name, a date, a memory. This is not random. This is not your imagination. This is divine coordination. The angels are whispering through the wind, confirming what your soul already knows, that something sacred is approaching. Maybe you've even bumped into their initials, or felt the sudden need to pray for them. Your heart remembers what your timeline forgot. Open book, ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Matthew 7 verse 7, KJV. Open book. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Psalm 37 verse 23, KJV. Let that settle in your spirit. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. Every divine reconnection begins with subtle signals, glimpses from God, that say, "It's coming." Stay aware. Stay open. Beloved, let's pause here, right here, and speak to the ache that still lingers in your heart. Because even though your spirit is starting to believe again, your mind still whispers, "But what if I'm too late? What if I'm too broken? What if I'm not ready?" Hear this in love. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are not behind schedule. You are exactly where heaven needs you to be. Every heartbreak, every lonely season, every tear you wiped away alone, they didn't disqualify you. They deepened you. They refined you into someone who can now love with clarity, not confusion. Open book. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Romans 8 verse 18, KJV. Let that echo through your soul. You haven't missed it. You haven't been forgotten. What God has ordained for you can't be taken, only timed. So breathe. Release the guilt. Let go of the shame. You are worthy of this love. You are worthy of this return. And when it comes, you won't have to chase it. You'll just recognize it. Beloved, there is someone whose soul once echoed with yours, and heaven has not forgotten that sound. They have felt your absence. They have whispered your name in their quiet moments. And just like you, They've been in a season of preparation, not punishment. This person, they've walked through fire too. They've sat with sorrow. They've grown in ways no one else could see. They had to be broken, so they could be rebuilt. They had to let go of illusions, so they could receive truth. And their heart, it's softer now, more surrendered, more ready. This is not a fantasy. This is covenant alignment. Not just two people finding each other again, but two healed people reuniting to build something holy. They're praying too. They've asked God, "Send me someone who sees my soul." And beloved, that someone is you. Let that truth pour over your heart. They didn't forget you. They've been becoming someone worthy of you. And when you meet again, whether in a moment that feels familiar or brand new, it won't be rushed or forced. It will be ordained. Beloved, when this reconnection happens, it won't come with confusion. It won't feel like chaos. It will feel like clarity. You won't have to second-guess it. Your soul will know. There will be a peace in your chest that words can't explain, a stillness that silences every old fear. You'll feel calm, not anxious, safe, not skeptical, like your spirit is saying, "It's them. It's time." They may not look like what you expected. They may not show up in the package your past preferred, but their presence will feel like home. Open book, and the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Philippians 4 verse 7, KJV. Pause and breathe. Let that settle in your spirit. This isn't just emotional. It's spiritual. You'll begin to notice patterns lining up. The conversations will go deeper than surface. The connection will feel divinely effortless. There will be no need to chase or convince. Only a knowing. A soft whisper in your spirit that says, "This is the one heaven prepared for you." You won't need signs, but heaven will send them anyway, because this time, God wants you to be sure. Beloved, now it's time to activate this truth in your spirit. Speak these words out loud. Feel their power rise within you. I am ready for what heaven has prepared for me. Say it again. Type it in the comments. Because when you declare it, you call heaven into action. Your readiness invites the divine timing to move faster. It opens the door for miracles, for restoration, for love that's sacred and whole. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophetic alignment. Repeat it softly to yourself. I am ready for what heaven has prepared for me. Let your heart say yes. Let your soul believe it. Beloved, hear this. The shift is already happening. Even now, as you listen, you are not waiting for a distant miracle. You are walking into it with every breath. Heaven is realigning timelines, weaving threads unseen, setting the stage for a reunion that's already in motion. Your steps are guided. Your heart is being prepared. Your spirit is being lifted. You might not see all the pieces yet, but trust that the divine orchestration is perfect. This isn't about chance. It's about choice. The choice to believe, to receive, to keep faith. Pause and breathe. Feel the momentum rising. You are part of this sacred dance. A dance choreographed by angels. The door is opening, the walls are shifting, and the space for this divine love is expanding. Know that with every prayer, every hope, every sigh, you are activating the path to reconnecting with your beloved. Heaven has not forgotten you. Your angels are at work. Beloved, know this truth deeply. The one you're meant to reconnect with is on their own sacred journey too. They have been waiting. They've been longing. They've cried out to the heavens, asking for a love that mirrors yours, pure, healing, and true. Their heart has been shaped by the same divine hands. Their soul has carried the weight of lessons, the trials of separation, and the hope of reunion. They've prayed for clarity. They've asked for strength to grow beyond what once was. They, too, have felt the absence, the silence, the yearning. God is preparing them just as He's preparing you. Two souls refining, two hearts aligning on the same divine frequency. Open book, delight thyself also in the Lord, and He shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Psalm 37 verse 4, KJV. Pause and feel the empathy rising within you. This is not one-sided. This is mutual grace. Both of you are becoming ready. Both of you are being healed. Both of you are being drawn by the same sacred thread. Your reconnection is more than fate. It's a divine appointment long awaited by heaven and by both your hearts. Beloved, listen closely. The person coming back to you might not fit the picture your mind painted. They might not be what you expected. Not the type your heart once chased. But heaven doesn't work with human expectations. God looks deeper, beyond the surface, beyond appearances, beyond past disappointments. Open book, but the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. 1 Samuel 16 verse 7, KJV. Prepare your heart to receive a love that may surprise you, a love that is imperfectly perfect, raw and real, but destined to heal your soul. What your heart truly needs isn't always what your eyes first desire. Open yourself to the unexpected. Open yourself to grace. Because the one you thought was gone forever might just be the unexpected blessing you've been waiting for. Beloved, this reunion is not just about romance. It's about purpose. It's about destiny. It's about a divine mission that your souls are called to fulfill together. This connection carries the power to heal generational wounds, to break cycles, to bring light to places shadowed by pain. Together, you will build more than a relationship. You will build a legacy. Your love will be a testament to resilience, a living prayer of hope, a beacon for others still searching for their way. Open book. Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Ephesians 3 verse 20, KJV. God is doing something new through you both, just as he says. Open book, behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? Isaiah 43 verse 19, KJV. Your union will be a sacred collaboration, a partnership forged in fire and faith. It's more than love. It's a calling. Hold this in your heart. Let this fuel your hope. Beloved, now speak this out loud. Feel the power it holds. I am prepared and expecting the love and purpose heaven has planned for me. Say it again. Type it in the comments. Release it into the universe. This is your spiritual command, your prophetic decree. When you declare it with faith, you are not just hoping. You are activating the promises waiting to manifest. Pause, breathe, and let these words root deep in your soul. I am prepared and expecting. This is prophecy in motion. This is your divine alignment unfolding. Trust that with every declaration, you are pulling closer what's already yours. You are stepping fully into your destiny. Beloved, hear this final word of assurance. This reunion is not just a hope. It is already on its way to you. You are not being teased by heaven. You are being trusted. The angels stand guard over your heart. Divine timing is perfect. Your story is being written by the hand of God Himself. So rest easy. Let this be your confirmation. The one you thought was lost forever is coming back, whole and healed, ready to walk beside you. You don't have to hold on with fear. Hold on with faith. Pause now, take a deep breath, and whisper softly, I receive this divine reunion with open arms and a grateful heart. Your future is unfolding beautifully. You are loved beyond measure. Go forth in peace, beloved. The best is yet to come. Speech balloon comment below. I receive this divine reunion. Thank you for journeying through this message. If this spoke to your soul, please like, share, and subscribe for more healing words.